Well, how do that, chums? As I, Captain Steve, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, I'm basically looking for some rare fauna areas of space. It's just not a singular planet. I want to find a whole system full of rare fauna. So this system that I'm in at the moment, the fauna here aren't bad, but they're mainly flying little critters. And yes, I do have a neighbouring planet that does have some fauna upon it that I can go and take a look at and see if there's any rare fauna to be found there. But the rest of the planets in this system are all dead. So this is definitely not a system where I really want to put down a base for rare cooking ingredients. But here we go. So I'm on this planet at the moment looking at the ground-based dwelling creatures. Well, we've got a creature there that would give me probably the leopard fruit. What are you? Okay, you're running around quite a fair... Oh, okay, that might give me some milk. But no rare ingredients to be had upon this planet. So I'm going to be jumping a different area of space. Like I said, all the planets here are dead. So to have two planets here, one with only bird creatures and then a load of dead planets, doesn't really make sense to put an actual base here. So yeah, I'm going to jump systems, people. So what I really want to try and find is a system that's got a fair few planets and has water. So at least it's got some sort of water-based fauna as well. I might be able to make some fishy finger pies. Heck yes, I might. Right, okay, so here I am in the galactic map. That one will do. Oh, look at that. There's even a 3-star. Heck yes. We're going to be jumping there, people. Let's have a look at that one. Hopefully it's got a nice multi-tool. We can only but hope. Oh, great. We've got a frickin' freighter battle. Music, please, EXO. Captain Steve! Captain Steve! Captain! Captain! Righto, now the first planet I've touched down on, chums. What a beaut. I mean, look at the terrain on this. This reminds me of the first days that I fired up No Man's Sky when it was vanilla. Gnarly, liking it, very cool. Right, can I see any fauna? There's some flying ones. Hopefully it's not all flying creatures on this planet. That would be a little bit shite. But anyway, I'm going to land on every single planet inside of this system. I'll show you some of the gnarly creatures I come across if I come across some. As you can see here, I've been shooting a fair few of these creatures as well. I need to get rid of some of the bits of my inventory, because basically hunting the creatures, so if you milk the creatures you get one product. If you kill and murdicate the creatures you get another product. Yes. So you kind of have to destroy these creatures even though they are kind of rarities. Take this, my little ladybud friend. I really didn't want to harm thee, but that gives me, look at that, lumpy brain stems. Oh, delicious. That sounds very appetizing, doesn't it? But no, maybe I might be able to throw that into a pie. Still doesn't sound appetizing, but even still, it's going to help me get my catalogue full. I am sorry for murdercating you, my little ladybud friend, but I have already managed to bag myself a fair few different organs from creatures that I've been harvesting inside of this area of space. Yes, I got some meaty wings as well from killing some butterflies. I know, who would have thought it? And I milked the butterflies and got craw milk. Yes, pretty darn freaking epic. Anyhow, each of the planets in this system I'm naming after the rarest of fauna that I'm finding upon the planets. So one of the planets has bone cats as well, which is pretty darn freaking epic. Now there's two planets here that haven't got so much fauna on. However, they've actually got the actual little whispering eggs out in the wild, so you can get larval cores, which are great for some of the cooking recipes. So you know what, I have put a base in this system, and I've made it look a little bit like a butterfly type, bug type looking thing, because this planet itself has butterflies on, and I've been milking them for their craw milk. Yes, I'll have to have a look, see if there's any recipes for craw milk as we venture on in this episode, chums. So yes, hang about for a while, because I will be using all the ingredients sought and trying to make as many things as I can. And at the moment I'm growing out quite a few different plants in this sort of bake area. So yeah, pretty darn sweet little area for cooking. Heck yes it is. And I did find this giant fish too. I murdered him. Yes, and I got my fishy fingers. Lovely. Heck yes I did. Yeah, he's like a narwhal. He's pretty darn cool when he's alive. He's pretty darn freaking awesome even when he's dead. But there we go. We got ourselves some fishy fingers. And I have killed some other fish as well, but I didn't get anything new from them. Not really. So excellent. Brilliant. We're finding lots of rare fauna. We're milking them. We're harvesting them. And we're also murdicating them to get all the ingredients that I'm now going to be baking with. So there we go. I've got this, the lumpy brain stem. Now, looking at the No Man's Sky Assistant app is where I'm actually getting these recipes from. I put links in the video description to the app. Be sure to check it out because it helps no end. Apparently, if I mix these two lumpy brain stems with one another, so just two lumpy brain stems straight into here, I'm going to get myself a chewy dumpling stew. They might not be dumplings inside that stew, people. That could be brain matter. But anyway, I'm not going to be eating it. Well, actually, I might. I might taste it, and we can see what effect it has on my person. Yes, we can. You know what? Let's make a second one. We'll make one for eating, then we're going to make another one for throwing at Kronos to get some nanites. But yes, you've seen me get nanites from Kronos before, so I'm probably not going to bother handing them into Kronos in this episode, chums. I'm just going to see what effects I get from them. And if I do come across anything that gives me a stupid amount of nanites that's actually easy to do, then yes, I might cover it in a future episode. But you know what, for now, let's try eating one of these chewy dumpling stews that sound frickin' appetizing, don't they? Oh, what's that? It's just up to my life support systems. Nice, brilliant. Well, that's pretty handy dandy to know, isn't it? Yeah, but those little ladybird creatures I murdered, not so great for their life support systems, heck no. Right, anyway, what's next? So if I get the refined flour out of here, great. I'm also going to need the wild milk to make some butter, aren't I? I mean, I could take that butter, but that's not the normal butter. So yes, wild milk. Oh, bloody great. My inventory is full. Yes, we need to have more inventory space for cooking goods. That nutrient processor doesn't hold a frickin' lot. I've got an actual storage vault on my freighter. I should call him my freighter, to be fair. But there we go. We've got a free slot now. Let's grab that frickin' milk as well. Lovely, lovely, milky, milky. Brilliant. Awesome. Now I need to turn that milk into butter. So first it needs to go into cream. We'll just do 3. There we go. We'll put that over into cream. And then the cream into butter. Now if I mix that butter with the flour, everything should then be very pastry. Pastry, lovely pastry. So here we go, let's put the cream into there. And then we're getting ahead of ourselves now. So here comes the butter. Butter, lovely, lovely butter. Ha ha! Excellent. We'll take this, and we'll stick that over there. And now if I put in the flour, that should turn into the pastry, like I was saying earlier. Let's see if I'm right. Chicka-boom! Pastry, frickin' awesome. And the 3 pastries, if I put them back over to the left-hand side, they should turn into pies, and I can put that refined flour back into here. Now, there's quite a lot of pies to be made in No Man's Sky. Basically, just get the pie case and stick anything in with a pie case and see if it turns into a freaking pie of somethingness. It's like if I get, no, let's try the brain stems. Let's put a brain stem in with this and we'll see what we get. So here we go, but I bet you I could just stick the fish fingers in there and maybe get a fisherman's pie, for example. But there we go, we're now getting, what the heck is that? A gritty meat pie. Yummy. That goes really super well with the other thing that I just made, and it would have that with that frickin' stew that I just made. Yes, because that's vomit inducing. You know what, we're going to go and eat one anyway, and we'll see what that actually frickin' does to us, shall we, chums? Apart from maybe give us frickin' terrible diarrhea for the exosuit and exo to deal with. Oh no, it's given us sprint powers. Heck yes. Well, yeah, sometimes if you're dying for if you got diarrhea, you're going to be running, you're going to get a sprint surge whether you like it or not. Heck yes you are, because you can shite through the eye of a needle. Sorry chums, I'm still nursing a head cold, so you may sort of pick up a few weird octaves going on in my voice here, chums. I am struggling a tad, but I'm soldiering on. Right, so we did milk some of those butterflies that you may have seen while I was running around, and we got craw milk. Now that craw milk turns into proto-cream. Now that proto-cream turns into proto-butter, not proto-batter. Now when I was doing a previous sort of bake, I got the two mixed up. Very simple to get mixed up, but this is how you make the proto-batter. The butter, sorry. The batter comes from the actual little bipedal guys that run around. So there's batter and butter. Don't get the two confused. Very easy to get those two confused. Heck yes it is. Righto, so yeah, I've learned something new myself. Awesome. Right, so you know I mentioned about getting a pie case and just throwing anything in there. Well, I've made 2 extra pie cases. I put one in storage. I'm going to try putting in the actual Strider sausage. Why the fudge not? Mystery meat pie. Freaking excellent! Mystery meat pie. Made just using a Strider sausage. Freaking excellent. So I found the Striders on probably the 2nd planet in this system. Oh great, I've run out of freaking storage again. Right, so now I'm going to make the choice of what to delete next. Fun times. Like I say, we need more storage inside of our nutrient processors. Heck yes, hello games, make it so. That'd be sweet as. Anyhow, we're going to eat the mystery meat pie. We're going to see what happens. Oh, we've got another sprint power surge. There's one of the butterflies over there. Yeah, okay, well, brilliant, lovely. It seems to be that a lot of the pies actually give you a sprint surge. So there we go, there's something new for you people. Or at least it's something new for me. I didn't know that. It looks like pies now give you sprint surges more often than frickin' not. Let's put in some salty fish fingers. Yes, we're going to get fish pie. Ha! It makes sense. I'm getting good at this cookery stuff, malarkey now, chums. At least I hope I am. Right, let's chuck that into there. Brilliant. I wonder if the fish pie gives you a sprint boost. I bet it frickin' does. We'll give it a go. There we are. Let's try eating that. Yes, sprint power surge detected. Awesome. Yes, awesome, awesome. So yeah, it looks like pies help you run. That's pretty damn sweet, isn't it? Shame that's not a real life thing. I love pies in real life, but they really do put the weight on the hips. So chums, yes, I'm making good progress on my actual catalogue, but let me give you an overview of this system in space and each of the different planets that I've actually found here and named. So let me come out of it. Now, yeah, so I've actually called the system NMSA larval cores because there's quite a lot of larval core planets, but I've got a butterfly, crawfly, I've got bone cats, I've got the strider sausage. So yes, there's some pretty rare materials to be had here for cooking. So if you do want to come here, people out there in the viewerverse, you're more than welcome to. This is inside of the NMSA hub, so put down a base, maybe make your own little cook shop. This is in Euclid, this is in normal mode where my base is, but yeah, feel free to put them in other modes, of course. But anyway, until next time, you've been great. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.